Oh, what to talk about? I think a lot of times that there's a huge controversy right now just with people being offended. I'm offended, and that's the thing is people have had this inherent right to be offended, but they don't have the right to force someone else to act on behalf of their offense. That's not how it works. So you have a lot of changes that are happening right now because of people being offended, and the question is like, what is offensive and what is not offensive? Now, I grew up with the limerick, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me, right? But other people now say, well, if you said words, now I don't like you anymore. And it's weird because we're in this social environment world where, well, if you don't follow me back, then I know we're not friends. Or like people do these weird things and they act differently online because it's so faceless and people are so comfortable with delivering disrespect and there's no tone when you text and all these things where we're really losing the function of ourselves on the grand scheme of things. We're forgetting how to communicate in a wholesome way. And that's why it's like, listen, the last episode where it's like, you know what? I hurt Crystal's feelings. That's a big deal. Not to me. It's a big deal to her. Because it's a big deal to her, it becomes a big deal to me. Right? Because I didn't realize what I had said. But in turn, words have power with them. Earlier on this episode, Crystal referred to me as the fatness. That's not very nice. It's Lord Fatness. I knew he was
going to carry it.
Quiet, you! So, ultimately, you have a situation where, communication is... Stop! Such a poo face. Anyways, so the whole point is that, communication is very important. And it's super important that even when you are mad, like, and Crystal, you brought up a great point was that, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. And while that is something that is a beneficial trait to have and a good way of posing things, at the same time, that your anger is valid, right? You have the right to be able to share that with somebody. You don't in turn, though. Now, if Crystal in turn said, well, I want this, and I want this, right? This may not have gone that way. May not have been a nice conversation. But respecting each other's feelings and communicating is what's really important. And it is very important. I think a lot of us forget how important that interaction is on a personal level with each other, that treating people with respect. Like, one of my big flaws was saying please and thank you was ingrained in school. And my dad was the one who said, like, I don't care if you're sorry. So, well, I'm sorry. I don't care. What makes you think that you feeling bad makes me feel better? What kind of a piece of shit do you think I am? Right? And that's why it's like, listen, it's your actions speak louder than words. If you try and remedy the situation, you try and help the situation, you try and adjust yourself to better that interaction, those are actions and those matter. But then a lot of people, well, what's the big deal? It was online. Yeah, what you did was you maybe said something inappropriate about somebody, and you know what? They took it personally. And you know what? They're allowed to take it personally. You said something, but saying, oh, well, what's the big deal? It was online. That's not really how that works, right? That's still who you are. And in actuality, now, that's a more real situation that people exist in than not. So I guess really what I'm saying is I think we really need to start searching for respect in each other on a grand scale, because the amount of blatant disrespect or even consideration for the people around us is just not there right now. And I think that's a big loss on a big scale that we really need to have to start analyzing and picking apart to make ourselves better. That's where my head's at right now. I think that's all I have to say. Crystal, where can everyone find you?
I knew he was going to do that, you son of a bitch. You just took that and spun that right around. So that way I was the one that didn't tell you what was wrong, didn't communicate with you, and blah, blah, blah. And then you spun that right around. So that way you were the good guy again. Anyways, everybody can find me as Simply Me on YouTube and Crystal Morancy on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And then he tried to cut me off. Yeah. You spun that right around, so that way I was the one that was guilty there.
I have no idea what you're saying right now.
Oh, snob.
Is it my turn to talk? I have no idea what's happening right now. And now you put something in your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey guys.
Dino, go!
Dino the Genetic Marvel. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook. I have a fan page, YouTube. Hopefully I'll start getting to do sets more often, so I'll be able to do stuff. And as well, Morning Motivational Rant is available on YouTube every day at 10 a.m. I think it's 10:15 a.m. As well, we have our Instagram page and Facebook fan page. Please like, share, subscribe. As well, we are on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Spotify. Guys, have a great day. This has been a clusterfuck at the end, but we're still having a great time, and that's what matters. So, stay motivated, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!